Hello, and welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero theory, where today I will be covering what I believe to be the origin of Sunbringer, as well as why they were created, what's happened to them, why they fractured and split into three current Sunbringers. Firstly, we know that Sunbringer is an intelligent construct and an old one due to them being a first-generation Void Hunter. I believe that they were an old civilization construct, not only because they seem too human compared to most other intelligent constructs made in the time of the Old Capital or New Eridu. Another reason is also, I believe she might be from the old civilization, is because I believe she is part of the Project Icarus that I mentioned in my video about the creator and speculated about, as I believe that Sunbringer was created in response to the creator going rogue, and also as a way for humanity and everyone to be able to conquer the Hollows. The reason for this is that Eldrada Sunbringer seemingly knew about the creator during their speech, and even before the creator reawakened, as they commented about it, the creator reawakening. This implies that they either knew about the creator beforehand and were actively trying to prevent the creator from reawakening, or that they suddenly found out about the creator due to the Exaltis or any other things because of the Hollow through the Rosetta Stone data. I am leaning towards knowing about the creator before they reawakened, due to my theory of them being part of the Project Icarus and being created in response to try to defeat or slow down or even just prevent the creator in the first place. The reason I also believe they might be part of the same project is because after trying to create a god to defeat or contain the Hollows, I believe that they decided to instead go for an intelligent construct, one they could control easily, and also put more barriers in place to prevent another rogue incursion or rogue accident. Sunbringer also invented another fact we know about Sunbringer that would align with this idea, this speculation, is that Sunbringer invented Bangbu, which helps with navigating the Hollows. They also destroyed the Hive Lord Hollow in the sky. This would align with the goal of conquering Hollows, or even potentially stopping the creator, as it is unsure what the Hive Lord Hollow contained, or what it even had to offer, or why it was that Hollow specifically. Another thing to align with this further is that Sunbringer, and specifically in 3.0 we saw Eldrada and mentioned this, but the protection of the Rosetta Stone data. All of these combine to reinforce the idea that Sunbringer, being part of Project Icarus, with the goal of conquering the Hollows and helping to defeat the creator, or potentially ensuring the safety of humanity, Firans, and just everyone. It would also explain why Sunbringer was seen near or in Lemian Hollow, near a site of the creator, to potentially damage it, the site itself, attack it, or create a flaw in the creator's plan. All these coalesce and reinforce the idea that Sunbringer was made in response to the creator and is a vaccine, a cure to try to stop it, slow it down, or cure it full stop. Now what I believe is happening with Sunbringer currently, the original, and what state they're in. I do believe that the original Sunbringer has somewhat merged with Roscalifer, and I did go into further depths in my 3.0 prediction video, but I would also like to put forward another theory that I have thought of recently. I believe that Sunbringer may have been attacked by yokai, and is currently out of commission. This explains why she would have created the 3 mini-bringers, or potentially she created them, because of her connecting and merging with Roscalifer. But I have dubbed the 3 Sunbringers after the split as the mini-bringers. But if they were created not to help govern Roscalifer after the original merged with it, but instead of after being merged to help govern Roscalifer, What if they were created after Sunbringer themselves were attacked by yokai? This would explain why they are missing some of their memories to potentially prevent contamination from yokai. This would mean, and would align with, Ramiel trying to assassinate Sunbringer, because either she targeted the original Sunbringer, who is connected with Roscalifer and potentially contaminated by yokai or corrupted by yokai, or she tried to assassinate Eldrada Sunbringer, the one we see during the speech in 3.0. This would suggest that either Eldrada Sunbringer has also been corrupted or at risk of being corrupted by yokai, or Eldrada is not following the original Sunbringer's plan or goals, or further align with the idea that Sunbringer, the original, was attacked and contaminated by yokai, as Ramiel trying to assassinate the original could be a way of Ramiel trying to protect what Sunbringer's goals were and what Sunbringer intended, as if the original is contaminated and is part of Roscalifer as a whole, that runs the risk of yokai also potentially having access to Roscalifer as a whole. This would also align with yokai's goal, seemingly, to attack Roscalifer, because if it has contaminated either the original or Eldrada, it would have easier time doing so because of the access that a Sunbringer would offer. This would ensure that yokai could attack Roscalifer from the inside, either through the original and being part of Roscalifer and damaging it from internally, or from having Eldrada be corrupted and having Eldrada be the one to create the problems or create situations where Roscalifer is in danger through either the citizens being in danger or just damaging or being able to damage the finer internal aspects, as Eldrada does seem to be the one running Roscalifer as a whole currently, or seem to be the one in charge of it. Thank you very much for listening, but I do believe that Roscalifer being under attack could align with yokai attacking it, Sunbringers, or yokai attacking Roscalifer as a whole through the Sunbringers, or yokai attacking the Rosetta Stone data, as I believe that's what yokai is trying to attack or specifically destroy, and Roscalifer would be a collateral as a whole. Because during Eldrada's speech, we see her mention that the Rosetta Stone was disturbed, but I do believe that the importance of the Rosetta Stone data would align with the original Sunbringer's intent to preserve and protect humanity, and this would mean that Ramiel trying to assassinate one of the Sunbringers, either the original or Eldrada, is her act of trying to ensure her friend's wish and goal cannot be damaged by themselves, who are being taken hostage, so to speak, by yokai. Thank you very much for listening, and stay tuned to my next video where I will be going over the storyteller, or who I have dubbed Tiamat, and why I believe they might be responsible for the unique ethereals, or specifically ethereal-like creatures we encounter in 3.0, and why they are also part of the Helios project, and they are from Helios as a whole. Thank you very much for listening, and have a nice day.